from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. From the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Lamelo Ball.
And unfortunately, his defense has not been as impactful lately as it was earlier in the season, with his steal numbers on the decline over the past 5 games. Expect to see him redouble his efforts tonight and try to get back to picking pockets.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but Lamelo Ball grew up in a basketball family. At their home in Chino, California, some intense games with his older brothers were played. Lamelo said, quote, "They were serious, slamming into the gate. That's where you develop, hating to lose. Everybody's going hard." I wish I could have seen it, B.A.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. And tonight, it's going to be bombs away, Clark. Both teams with terrific shooters.
B.A., that lends itself to perhaps a lot of ebb and flow and a number of streaks in this game, because both of these teams will let it fly from deep and they'll let it fly often. We'll see who gets hot at the right time to determine the outcome.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt. Christian Wood out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Matthews in at the small forward position. And for Charlotte, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball finds Hayward. Screen by Bridges. 5 on the clock. And Hayward hits from deep.
You know, Hayward doesn't really take low percentage shots from deep. He was feeling this one. And, you know, with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He's got good instincts for moving the ball. He moves well without it. And he also can be effective on the glass.
Porter gets the bucket.
Porter Jr.
Ball with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Rozier. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. You also see Hayward's versatility on the offensive side of things.
You know, B.A., he's a guy that really shoots a high percentage because he takes good shots. He can work in the mid-range or go down and post up, and he's very adaptable as an offensive player.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wood. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Ball passes to Hayward. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Porter finds Green. Shoots over Rozier. Again, Houston. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball against Porter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Outside, Green. Into the lane. Deflected.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Ball against Porter. Rozier outside. Pass to Plumlee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Christian Wood picks one up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Mason Plumlee. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. The three is up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
The three from Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gordon Hayward, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Charlotte. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon Hayward, talked about one of his go-to moves.
I really like the step-back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
We've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Martin in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Brooks. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Şengün. And he makes it on the layup.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second. There's a screen. Pass to Ball. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college, for those few that would like to go pro right out of high school. Then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of Lamelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's Tice. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Ball. There's the triple. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Brooks, the pass to Gordon. He takes it in. He's off on that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Now Ball. Up and over Brooks. And it's Charlotte with another.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Hornets out in front, leading by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
25.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, this is one they'll be favored in, but they can't let their guard down. The talent disparity isn't that much. Worst thing you could do is play down to your competition.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Charlotte Hornets.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Lamelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt. Jayshawn Tate out there with Christian Wood. And it's Matthews in at the small forward. Count that one. Porter's got his second basket.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Porter against Ball. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". Lamelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And you think about the draft profile of Lamelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And the basket by Wood.
Boy, Wood is an absolute load coming down the lane. It's really hard to stop him coming out of the pick and roll.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ball against Porter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul, Kevin Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Lamelo Ball.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Pass to Matthews. Wood, a screen on Ball. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And the basket by Wood.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And talk about coming full circle. Wood was undrafted in 2015. His first opportunity in the NBA was Summer League with the Rockets.
Your Honeybee.
Oubre, he's checked in for Ball. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
I think for Houston, They hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he lobs it up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
And Wood bounced around for years.
Yeah, but look where he is now, B.A. Last year, he signed a $41 million contract, and guess who it was with? The Houston Rockets. All because he would not quit and never stop working. He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
It's Hayward on the wing. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
The Rockets trail. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And that one's good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Porter against Rozier. And the shot goes. Rozier's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Hayward. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 9-point Hornet lead. And so it's Charlotte with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Bridges and Washington are inside. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. That's the Hornets 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
Houston ball.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 9. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Pass to Porter. Out to the wing. Launches it. Matthews' shot is good. Matthews got his first 3 points of the game.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Washington. Tate grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yes, it's good. Tice has gotten his first points in this one.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Rozier finds Hayward. To the inside. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 6. Houston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Gordon with it. Checked by Washington. Shot is good by Gordon.
Eric Gordon has a knack for scoring in big spots of the game. Well done, E.G.
The 11-footer. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
For Houston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Gordon outside. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hayward against Tate. Out to Bridges. Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Over Tate. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
You know, it's not everybody's favorite shot. It's a little harder than people think, that mid-range jumper. But Gordon Hayward, he's confident in that stroke.
Rockets call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Washington, and it's Ball in for Martin. Christian Wood is checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Wood. Over Plumlee. The Rockets again can't hit. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Hits the trifecta.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Hayward outside. Pass to Ball. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
He drops it from range.
Only 6.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Houston foul call. Kevin Porter Jr. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and that's an intentional foul.
Jr. That's his third personal foul. Second team.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
Your Honeybee. Substitution for the Hornets.
Eight seconds left to play in the fourth. The Rockets again can't hit. And so the Hornets take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Lamelo Ball.